Good morning. It's Saturday, July 15th, and we're going to do a garden update video this morning. So first off, of course, is the collards, which Dana said she was going to freeze relatively soon, and we'll get our fall harvest in right after she takes those out.
I've already frozen a bunch.
You have already frozen a bunch. We have our cabbage, which is looking really healthy, but still hasn't, well, it's kind of making heads, but nothing huge. So we'll see what happens. We have cucumbers growing that Dana is excited to pickle. These are also pickling cucumbers right here, but you can see that the deer also like cucumbers, and they have been gnawing off the tops. But you know, plant enough for everyone, right? This awesome pumpkin plant, it spans from there, and it's already crossed over the next row and is now invading. We should probably move this thing. Invading the other plants.
Just gonna direct that in another direction.
You go this way. You go, Hugo. Pumpkins. I haven't really seen a pumpkin growing yet, but there's plenty of flowers, and we saw a lot of honeybees in the garden this morning, which is really exciting. This is really cool. I've never grown a melon before, but we have one growing so far. We hope that we get a lot more than one. We do have a short growing season in Wisconsin, so let's see what we can do. But you can see we got a lot of really healthy zucchinis. That one can go. That one's ready. This one is really ready, past ready. And zucchinis you typically want to get smaller than this because they're better. Bigger than that, obviously, and bigger than this. Yep, you can see every plant's got 3 or 4 growing. It's really taking off. Okay. So here we have our tomato plants, which have also really started producing the last week or so. Yeah, these are early girl tomatoes, which are very similar to the same as the kind you buy in the grocery store that are vine ripened, that you buy in clusters on the vine. They're looking really healthy.
These are really nice looking tomatoes.
They are indeed. Here you can see our pepper plants. These I actually started in the basement and are going a lot slower than the ones we bought as starts. However, now that the heat has really kicked in, they are growing. We've got this guy right here. Oh, these are it's a rainbow blend, a rainbow sweet blend. So these should be all different colors when they hit their maturity. But these I started in the basement under grow lights, and you can definitely tell a professional did those, and I did these.
So let's look at the professional plants.
Look at the professional plants. But these are definitely growing peppers. I've gotten a couple peppers already this year. We did a venison burger with poblano peppers and cheddar cheese on the grill Wednesday night, which was delicious. Those poblano peppers really grill up very nicely. We have a, what are these? Flying saucer?
Yep.
Look, come in here and take a peek at these. These are about ready as well, so I've never had these before, so while I'm not a huge squash fan, I'm excited to try them. They look cool, so we'll give them a go.
Did you wear your Wisconsin Redworms shirt because you knew we were doing a video today?
No, but it's awesome. We have mulched the garden beds, so we're good here. We have a couple panels up around the outskirts, and then this will be done. I have to build a gate for the fence. I went ahead and fenced over it because I don't know when I'm going to build a gate, so just get it fenced in first and then worry about the gate. Here we have our spinach, our next line of spinach going. They need to be thinned, but so far so good. They look really good. Here we have our next batch of lettuces, and beets and radishes are also in here. Now we are in the heat of the summer, so we're going to have to pick these quickly before they bolt. A couple of weeks I'll probably get another bed full of lettuces in, so that we continually have lettuce throughout the year. Here, these are both beans. We did a bush variety bean. These should be like a green bean style bean that we can or eat freshly. Dana was also talking about doing some pickled beans, so that'll be interesting.
Dilly beans.
Dilly beans, they sound good. All right, so here we have cantaloupes and muskmelons or melons. Haven't seen a lot grown in here yet. As you can see, there's actually 3 plants in here, maybe a little close together, but we're gonna dig through here and see what's growing. I know there's a couple in here, but for the sake of the video, we're not gonna go looking for them. These are sweet potatoes, and I'm really interested to see what these do. I've seen other people grow them in raised beds, so we'll see how we did the first year. Maybe next year we'll put it in the other garden where they have more room to go down, because there is a barrier underneath the raised beds. Grass. All right, so these are the first 2 beds that I built when we started this project. So I kind of just put a little bit of extra things in here that I had going at the time. These are actually pickling cucumbers, which for some reason haven't taken off like the other ones. But here we have another flying saucer squash, which is doing really well. Wow, there's even more in here than I thought. There's like 3 babies down there, and then some in the back that are ready to get taken.
They grow off of the blossom of the flower blossom, so you can see it at the end there.
If you get in here, you can see this watermelon growing. You can see by my hand, it's pretty darn small, but it's growing. Here we have the Brussels sprouts, which are a fall crop. These started early spring. I've never grown these before, so this is kind of a learning experience. But it's a fall crop. You plant it early spring, and if it does well, maybe next year we'll do a lot more, because I love Brussels sprouts, so does Dana. And then the last bed, which if you remember, had lettuce and spinach in it. It's done for the year, or it's not done for the year. We pulled the lettuce plants, Dana did, and they're in the compost, and we've bagged everything up and we're eating it and giving it away. And in a few weeks I'll probably start some fall crops of maybe some bok choy, some more lettuce, maybe some broccoli, some cauliflower, and try those again in the fall. And then there's the rhubarb plant that was donated to us from Tony. Thank you very much, Tony. You're very nice.
Thank you, Tony.
And I've never had rhubarb plant before, so I'm excited about that. And pies, and they look cool, and yeah. Here's the asparagus.
The elusive puppy eating grass. Moo cow. Look at how delicately she takes each strain of grass. Nourishing for the winter months.